On May 10th, 2009, Walter White, aka Heinsenberg, went to the hardware store to get some white paint for a house project to pass some time when in cancer treatment. He then met what looked like to be a dollar store brand Jesse and gave him advice on how to cook and how to not cook. He then left the paint behind and decided to go confront them because he realized that they're a competition. When he went outside, he saw what looked like to be a dollar store brand version of himself. He then looked him straight in the eye and said to him, "Stay out of my territory." This scene is argued to be one of the best scenes in Breaking Bad and television history. But why am I telling you about all this? Because this iconic scene took place at a little store called Raks Building Supply. Now you may be wondering, well, that's just a hardware store. Well, you may be right, but this hardware store is actually close by to where I live. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I take the day off from school, well, I'm off already, and go see this place and see where Heinsenberg stood his ground. We're here. This is the iconic parking lot of the hardware store Raks, where Heinsenberg stood his ground and told those guys to stay out of his territory. Now, a little interesting fact about this place right here is that it used to be a roller rink back in the 80s. You know, the roller rinks that you would see in something like, say, Stranger Things. You know, with all the lights, neon lights, all the skaters, mullets, and the arcade games. That would have sounded so cool today. But unfortunately, they closed it down and became a hardware store. Man, it would have been awesome to see. But this is still an iconic place, whether it's a roller rink or it's a hardware store. Now you can get all kinds of stuff here, like all kinds of supplies. You can get water heaters, you can get box cutters, you can get white paint, all kinds of stuff. You can even get supplies for cooking. Now, not cooking drugs like he did in the show. I'm talking about like grills and stuff, like Foreman's and stuff you can like cook steaks with. Do not cook drugs, because that's why Heinsenberg fell from grace in the final season. I guess you can say he got what he deserved. When I went inside to get an elk stick for a snack, I saw this picture hanging up by the front. Pretty cool. So it's lunchtime for me now, and I decided to go to one of my favorite local barbecue restaurants of all time, Ribs, just Ribs. It has like some of the best barbecue meat you can ask for. The barbecue sauce is just spices, the flavors, just you can't beat it. So yeah, I'm gonna go get me some lunch, and I'll see you guys in a bit. That was a good lunch. Oops. I guess I forgot to clean up a little barbecue sauce I had left. No wonder the waitress was looking at me funny when I was paying. In the middle of filming, my dad asked me to go get a haircut while I'm on that side of town. I will admit, my hair was getting long, but I didn't want to cut it, but oh well. Alright, are you guys ready to see my new haircut? What do you guys think? Pretty fresh, huh? I'm just kidding. I just got a little trim, 3 on the sides and just to clean it up on top. I won't be going bald for now. For now. After my haircut, it was time for me to go home. I had seen and done everything I could today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good one.